Hey guys, it's Elena Mello with the Southwest Florida RE Group. We are powered by MVP Realty, and today I am here with my business partner, Christopher Atchison. Hey, Chris.
Hello, hello.
Today we're going to be talking about a couple different things. Chris is going to be talking about Homestead Exemption, which a ton of people are always asking about. So yeah, take it away, Chris.
Thanks, Elena. Yeah. So Homestead Exemption, super common question, especially with out-of-state buyers. What is it? How do I qualify for it? How can it save me money, et cetera? And it's a very good question. You're definitely going to want to capitalize on it. Now, a homestead exemption is applicable to somebody's primary residence. Okay, so when a property owner makes a property their permanent resident, or if one of their dependents makes the property their permanent resident, the property owner is then eligible for what's called a homestead exemption. And that can decrease the property's taxable value by as much as $50,000. Okay, and that's a lot of money. So say that your property market value is $400,000, your taxable or your assessed value is $350,000. At roughly 1%, you'd owe $3,500 a year on that $350,000 property. Now, if you declared it as your homestead and you got $50,000 deducted off of that assessed value, now that's going to be called your taxable value. And you'd only be taxed at $300,000. 1% of $300,000 is, $3,000 a year, which is $500 less per year in taxes, which is
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, you're definitely going to want to check it out. The first 25,000 exemption is applicable to all types of taxes, including school taxes, and the second 25 excludes school taxes. So that's an important fact.
Okay, so when people ask what the Save Our Homes Act is, what is the Save Our Homes Act?
So the Save Our Homes Act does apply to homestead exemption. You're going to see the assessed value versus the market value or the just value, and they're going to be drastically different, right? So why is that? Why is the assessed value $200,000 and the just value or the market value is $300,000? So after the first year a home receives their homestead exemption, the property appraiser is going to assess it at its just value, and the assessment for the following year cannot go up by more than 3% or the consumer price index, whichever one is less. Okay, so every other house out there that's not exempt, like under a homestead exemption, is going to, if the market goes up 7% and the property appraiser goes out and reassesses every house like they do every year on January 1st, and values go up 10%, guess what? Your taxes are going to go up 10%. But if you homestead it, because of the Save Our Homes Act, your taxes are only going to go up 3%. Your assessed value will only go up 3%. So that's a very important thing. If the consumer price index goes up 0.5%, which is like the average amount it costs for just various goods in the United States, your assessed value is only going to go up 0.5%. So what happens is the market value is skyrocketing, but your assessed value goes up like this, right? So on year 10, people are paying up here, and you're down here paying just 2-3% year over year in increases. So it's definitely something you want to check out. It gets pretty complicated, but homestead exemption, definitely go to the county appraiser's office and the tax collector and make sure you file for that and leverage the Save Our Homes Act, because it really does help with those tax bills.
And you have to be, a lot of people don't understand as well, is that you do have to be a permanent resident in that home. It can't be a second home. It can't be a vacation home. You have to be living full time in that home, correct?
Correct. Yep.
All right, great. Well, good job.
Thanks, Elena. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post below, and feel free to like this video, share with your friends, and for all those watching live, thanks for tuning in, and I guess we'll catch you guys later.
Later.
Bye.